Hey guys, what's up? I'm Krystal Spears, and today I'm going to answer the question, how do you know when it is time to let go of a property? All right, so if you guys know me personally, you'll know that I love real estate. All right, it's like one of my favorite subjects. If you start me talking about it, I'll start talking about property values and I'll start talking about equity and location and investing. Don't even get me started on real estate investing. I will just talk your head off, all right? But with that said, real estate can be challenging. It can be stressful. I have been in a position where I owned two major investment properties. One of them was they were both occupied by tenants. One of the tenants stopped paying, and the mortgage was $3,000. When I tell you that was stressful, painstaking, you know when you're in a place where you're just like worried and it's the only thing that occupies your mind. We pulled all our savings, we went into our retirement, did everything to try to save this property, and then finally we decided, let it go. It's too much, all right? So today I'm going to talk about 10 reasons that you would consider knowing that it is time to walk away from your property, all right? Let's get started. Reason number one, that property is a big headache, okay? I mean big, just like what I described. It's stressing you to no end. It's all you think about. It's frustrating you. You're spinning your wheels. You're trying to figure out what to do with it, when in fact what you need to do is sell the property. All right? Number two, just like us, you can no longer afford it. That property has started to take too much money out of your pockets. It's supposed to be putting money into your pockets, but you need to let it go because all it's doing is costing you money. Your money's getting tighter and tighter, and it's time to let it go. It's time to sell it. Number three, you are a landlord and you cannot rent it. The tenants don't pay. It's causing you all types of issues, financial issues, repair issues, whatever types of issues. It's time to cut your losses and let go. Number four, the property requires too many repairs. That means it's costing you too much money, or you don't have the skill set to fix it, or the repairs are so monumental, and you know this is not what you want to do. This is not what you basically are. This is not a task that you're up for doing, and it's okay because everybody has a different threshold as a real estate investor or as a homeowner for what they're willing to deal with. All right, number five, you do not have time. You don't have time to deal with this real estate issue. You have too many other obligations in your life, whether that be family, business, job, health, any of the other things that are more priority than dealing with this property, then it's time to sell the property. All right. Number six, you inherited the property through probate and you don't want it. You have no interest in owning this property, doing anything with it. You got the house and it's already causing you like, oh my gosh, I don't need to do this house. Like, it's already there for you. You can sell it and walk away quickly and let go of that stress. Number seven, you live too far away. Because like us, when we owned the house in North Carolina, we were here in Maryland, the sink broke and we didn't even have somebody that could go in and fix it. So we're trying to do research. My tenants are calling me, and it was just for us. Some people don't mind properties far away, and you can get a management company but for us, the overall hassle of it was a little bit too much. All right. Number eight, you have just gone through divorce, or you're getting ready to go through divorce, and you're holding on to the house the same way you were holding on to that bad relationship. Cut the relationship, cut the house. All right. Number nine, you are on the verge of a crisis. What does that mean? You could be on the verge of a financial crisis, a job crisis, a family crisis, a health crisis. You anticipate that something is around the corner, and you're also dealing with this house. And the house is adding to that emotional burden and stress. It's time to sell the house. And finally, number 10, you're just holding on to the house. You are holding on to this house because you've owned it for a while. It's like a relationship that you've been in for a long time and you know it's not working. but you just keep staying in it because you're just used to the person, even though it's not healthy, even though it's not good, it's toxic. But you're just gonna hold on to this house just because you own this house. Maybe you got some sentimental attachment, even though it's giving you a headache. You're on the verge of a crisis. You live too far away. You can't afford it. You don't have time. You're still holding on to this house. All right. So a lot of these reasons can kind of interchange with each other. But the point is, if you own real estate and it's not giving you mental peace or excuse me, or money, it's time to let the house go. It's time to sell it. I'm Krystal Spears. I'm a real estate agent. I can sit down with you and help you with the strategy and the plan for selling your house. I also work with investors. So if you have a property that you need to sell quickly, feel free to reach out to me. You guys can message me